Good evening, Matt Wordsworth with ABC News. In one of Queensland's hardest hit drought regions, there's finally been some relief. The town of Longreach in the state's central west recorded 53 millimetres of rain over the weekend. The region has been drought declared since 2013, but sadly, not everyone got the rain.
For a town that's been drought declared for almost 5 years, this rain is heaven sent. Summer storms, overflowing gutters and cool, overcast conditions are a welcome sight.
It hasn't really changed much out here, but just brought a bit of a beat to our step over the weekend. 62 millimetres fell at Camden Park Station just outside of Longreach. That means puddles to play in for the young and old. Property owner James Walker says it's the most rain he's seen in a single storm in 4 years. Nice to see a flash in the pan, but yeah, we've still got 6 times what we got on the weekend to get to our average, and we're starting from a deficit. So there's a lot of work to do from upstairs. But these large cracks in the earth are hard to change. Caused by the dry, they've already soaked up any water that fell in the paddocks and can be hazardous for sheep. They spent the day pretty much in the buggy, in a four-wheel buggy, coming around making sure that all the sheep were not bogged and in the cracks that have opened up. When the weekend storm hit, this gully was almost breaking its banks, but 48 hours on, it's almost dried up. And spare a thought for owners of nearby properties where no rain fell, or other parts of the region where the storms only brought dust. It doesn't go well for morale at all, because we're celebrating, just that little fall for 24 hours, but we're back into it again now, and those people didn't get that 24-hour relief. A little bit of hope sprouting through, but there's a very, very long way to go. Nicole Bond, ABC News, Longreach.
Well, let's bring in Jenny Woodward now. Jenny, is there any more rain on the way?
Well, not at this stage, Matt, but it's interesting to note that 53 millimetres recorded in Longreach on the weekend went quite a long way to reaching the February monthly average of 77 millimetres, but as you can see, very localised. Unfortunately, the cooler conditions enjoyed through the interior on the weekend are going to be short-lived. Most places will be 5 to 8 degrees above average soon, with the figures back up towards 40 degrees and more through large parts of the west and over the southern and central interior over the coming week. I'll be back with all the weather details later. Matt.